Hey everybody, it's Corey at the Platform Engineering Podcast, and today I've got with me Abby Bangser of Cradix. Cradix. Awesome. Can you tell me, actually you've got a lot of stuff to talk about. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do there and what you do with CNCF?
Absolutely. So I'm a principal engineer at Picasso, where we build the frameworks for building internal platforms called Cradix, and it's trying to help people create internal APIs. Awesome. You know, we and Massdriver are quite aligned in that as a goal. Outside of that, I am a co-lead of the Platforms Working Group, which is under the CNCF umbrella and has put out some white papers around what are platforms and how do you kind of evaluate the maturity of your organization and of your team on the platform engineering journey. So there's a maturity model to have a look at and hopefully be useful.
Yeah. Well, with hearing the words maturity model, that just made me feel like this is going to be my toughest Trap Shops interview of the day.
You just know you're speaking to a recovering consultant. That's
yes,
awesome.
exactly.
Yeah,
okay, first question. Have you ever taken down production twice in one day?
Not twice in one day.
I've
not twice in one day.
Well, we can strive for it.
We can strive for it. Yeah. I guess I can imagine on the when trying to fix, you take it back down, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's not an impossible task, but I've not managed it myself.
Okay.
I'll strive for it.
Have you ever confidently said that exchange that you made wasn't the cause of an outage, only to find out that it was the cause of the outage?
Always. When did that not happen to people? Yes, I think. Yes. Oh, it's which one to think about, but no, absolutely yes. Trying to explain it, or
yeah. If you remember one, I think that would be fun. But if not, I can move on to the next gruesome question.
I'm just trying to think. It's too many to think of, especially when it's configuration changes, right?
Yeah.
So it's whenever you're like, it could be that, and it's like, oh right, I did add that environment variable as a required field, and did that, and it worked perfectly in dev and staging, and then that environment variable wasn't in production.
Oh
so,
yeah, I've absolutely been in
yeah.
that
So I think that's one
scenario.
of those ones that you sort of can forget because it's environmental differences rather than So
that one gets you just DevOps stripes.
I know.
Like, that's how you get the stripes.
It's too simple. It's too common.
Have you ever blamed an outage that you caused on a recently dismissed employee?
That I caused. I've definitely. So this might be tying it into the last question, right? Because it's like I've definitely blamed it on. Oh yeah, that was that thing that person was working on. But I don't think I've intentionally offloaded my.
It was
my
a project,
problems.
not them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, I can work with that. And then, when was the last time that you troubleshooted production by putting a console log in the middle of some code?
The last time I needed to debug? No, I think, console log, so in production getting a console log in, it's been a little while since I've done that, I have to say, but I've definitely been there.
Okay.
And then it's the question, do you remember to take it back out?
No.
That's the kicker.
You leave it there, it just says it works for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming on the show today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.